first 11 major developments tonight impacting students, teachers, and staff in the Palm Beach County School District. The school board voting to eliminate all diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in the district under the threat by the Trump administration to take away hundreds of millions of dollars in federal funding.
As part of a campaign to end all DEI programs across the country, President Donald Trump also signed a series of executive actions today targeting universities and how they get federal funds and award financial aid. Good evening, and thank you for joining us now at 11 o'clock. I'm Felicia Rodriguez.
I'm Todd McDermott. Our reporter Ari Height was at tonight's school board meeting. As he explains, much of this vote had to do with that federal funding.
These votes by the school board were not a surprise. The superintendent said this is what needed to happen to guarantee that the school district does not lose $300 million in federal funding. But at least one board member says this was the wrong thing to do. In fact, he says he believes the school board is on the wrong side of history.
Motion carries.
One by one, the Palm Beach County School Board went through each district program that includes diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Motion carries.
And voted to eliminate it. These are programs that guide who the district hires, what schools students can transfer to, what businesses the district works with. The moves come as the Trump administration has threatened to pull funding from any school that doesn't get rid of DEI programs. In the case of Palm Beach County, that would mean $300 million, or about 10% of their budget. Only one board member, Edwin Ferguson, fought to keep the DEI programs.
It's foolishness that we're having to capitulate to. I can't tacitly support.
With each vote, Ferguson was the sole board member to vote against eliminating the programs, accusing his fellow board members of voting in fear.
I say call their bluff. We've seen when you hit the bully normally tucks tail and goes and run. So I dare the bully to pull out $300 million.
I'm not a real fearful person myself, but I can't look at just my own personal situation. I need to look at the district and our finances. I felt like the threat was real.
Gloria Branch is the only other board member who spoke.
I just want to be clear, I'm not voting in fear of any of these policies.
Branch says she was only voting for what she thought was right. These votes are effective immediately. However, over the next 90 days, the school board will take public comment before having another vote to make the move permanent. At the School District of Palm Beach County, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.